Hi, is this one fucked up Dennis?
Hey, what's up, baby?
What up? It's the Wiener Man himself. Today, guys, we are on our way to meet a very special person. Some would call him a living meme. Personally, me, I would just say he's the funniest guy that's ever lived. A very funny guy. And if you get a hint of who I'm talking about, you're gonna be hyped as fuck, just as me. I am so giddy right now. I cannot believe I'm about to meet the funniest guy ever. Look, you probably don't even believe me, so let's just go ahead and show you what I'm talking about, because I cannot wait to get going. So,
Oh, my boy. Did I tell you I fired my personal trainer? Today she got too personal.
that seems like it wouldn't be too much of a problem for you.
No problem at all. No problem at all.
So why'd you fire her?
She got too personal.
But that's good, right?
I guess.
So why'd you fire her?
She got too personal. The last time Ethan and I ate in this restaurant, the food was so bad I wanted to give him my citizenship and move to Czechoslovakia.
Is that something you wrote, or was that off the cuff?
Off the cuff.
That's not bad. Czechoslovakia is a funny word too.
Old girlfriend of mine from the 80s.
What was her name?
Mrs. Czechoslovakia.
It's
You know
too
my
bad you-
favorite. You know my wife's favorite bird, Ethan? Swallow.
Yeah, that's a nice bird.
You know my wife's Asian, right?
I heard that.
Somebody asked me, is she Chinese or Japanese? Ethan, I'm happy she's on her knees.
Oh God. So it seems like your comedy career takes, the lead over your dentist career, because it seems like you've even gone as far to chase off clients in pursuit of promoting your
That was
your
not
comedy
intentional.
brand. I know, but
That's funny.
so it's like how frequently are you passing out your mixtapes?
We stopped music 3 years ago, so we're doing comedy since 2013.
Are you informing your clients of your comedy pursuits?
Yes.
You bet you are.
Yes.
You
I have
walk
some of them
in.
coming to my shows.
You walk in and the Jersey James Wiener Outlaw poster is draping from the wall.
Correct. There's press all through the foyer, so you can see the articles of me. I put them up on the walls.
Do you really? Oh Lord, that's a hilarious detail. You have media clippings of yourself on the wall in your dentist's office.
All over. No,
all over the place.
all
Hallways,
over.
reception.
No, not reception. Hallways.
All the hallways.
I'm a funny guy.
And now that scene was great, because it was like.
He's a funny guy.
Were you saying? Cause I didn't know if you were doing a bit, because it sounded like maybe you were saying I'm a fun guy.
I'm a funny guy, and the girl goes, he's a funny guy.
I know it's a bit, but I didn't quite understand. I mean, just can you explain that bit to me?
It's stupid. It's slapstick. I am a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
I'm a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
I'm a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
Because why would I keep saying, like what you said, I'm a funny guy, when I know that maybe I'm not a funny guy? And then the girls go, he's a funny guy, which makes it stupider. So it's stupid.
So it's
that's
like,
what makes it. But then when you repeat it, it's funnier when you keep saying it. And that's why the guy at the end of the official trailer reel, he dropped in 4 quick bits of it. And the more you see it, it keeps getting funnier.
What are we doing?
We're gonna take a photo.
Well, what did you call it?
A wow photo.
Okay, a wow photo. This is the one that sells, you said.
Correct.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just following your lead. I've never done a wow photo.
You have to do one.
What do I do? I just do like that?
Yeah.
And this is all it takes to do a wow photo?
Just like that.
Okay.
You gotta smile now.
Did that wow you, Brian?
Come on in here, Hila. Señor. Señor. Sir. I went to London last year. I met the Queen. She said, no, not now. I'm on the throne. Now listen to me, the English people are crazy. They won't even eat the muffins. They're bad in London.
You gotta let the guy do
You
his
meet
job.
Bloody Mary?
You're not obligated to stay here.
You know Bloody Mary from London? She's a
This
drunk.
is just gonna get weirder for you. This is not gonna get better.
What's your name?
Antonio.
Tony?
Antonio.
Antony or Tony?
Tony.
Tony? Take your glasses off. You're making a spectacle of yourself. Thanks, Tony.
Oh my God. You know how I know it's a dad joke? Because only
Another dad joke.
no, because only a
Hey,
dad.
by the way, I never forget a face, but in your case, I'm going to make an exception.
I heard that. I remember that one.
Don't move, Ethan. I want to forget you just the way you are. One day you're going to go far. I hope you stay there.
You know how I know it's a dad joke? Because only a dad can humiliate you at a dinner table this severely. I mean, seriously.
The more I think you, less I think you get.
Like
You'll be all right.
I already barely know the guy, and I'm putting my head in my hand. Who can embarrass a waiter that much other than dad?
Putting what?
Then nobody would know the difference. They're all Chinese.
I'm married, but my wife's single, and I like you.
Okay.
And I want to make passionate love.
All right.
But tonight I want to be on the bottom.
Okay.
And I want you to be up on top. So Ethan's going to come home with a bunk bed. So
Okay.
this way I'm going to be on the bottom, and you're going to be up on top.
All right. I like piggybacks.
You like piggybacks?
I do. I really do.
Brian will jump in.
Okay.
Now the owner's
Wow.
there. You don't want to lose your job. Maybe
No.
your virginity, but not your job. And where you from? Hong Kong?
No, for the contract to be signed.
Look at his face.
I'm good.
I'm good.
This is normal. I want to ask for the record.
Glad you did it right away, too.
Yeah, me too.
What was that?
That's what Ethan is. The beauty of me. That's the real deal, unscripted, uncensored, and that's what people want. Me on the streets. Billy, get off the streets. The Jersey Outlaws on the streets.
Okay, but what about that whole thing about like
The Asian girl?
that like Asian jokes and like having sex with her? That seemed like kind of inappropriate.
It was very appropriate.
It seemed like kind of like awkward.
No, Brian was really digging it. Brian just got, instead of an election, an erection. This is the stuff that's going to hit, is the street comedy and the fun stuff with the people.
I think what I just saw was one of the most awkward things I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not just saying that to be ironic or funny. That was insane.
We're either going to end up in jail or famous. Which one?
And it's not 50-50. Like, show it to... Oh my God.
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
He's just...
I'm from New York. Where are you from? What street?
Sorry, my father did take his medication today. Sorry about that.
Cheerio. When you're in England, do what the British people do. Complain.
All right, you come on.
Hi. Take your glasses off. You're making a spectacle of yourself. Are you from the hood, or can I borrow the hood?
Okay. I'm not sure about this. I'm just not sure what to do because Jimmy, he does his thing,
You married?
and the cameras aren't even looking at him. I don't know if I should intervene because we were just supposed to walk around the park and chat, like get to know each other, and this is the result of that. So I don't really know what to do.
What's your first name, sir? Tell you a joke. I went to New York one day and I wasn't funny. It just happened to be today.
Found it.
I went to lunch today and Brian, as usual, didn't reach in.
Found
He
it.
reached out.
Found it.
I went to lunch today and the waiter told me I'm going to have to felt the fish in a bagel. I said, first of all, in an Italian restaurant. And the joke I'm telling you makes no sense. Pound it.
Found it.
And the last joke I'm going to tell you is, you make a lot of money on YouTube. Feed the wife a little bit. Fatten her up a little bit.
I'll
Pound
do
it.
that. Found it.
Jimmy Lee, the Jersey Outlaw. We're tying up the knot. We're in New York City. We're with YouTube gurus Ethan and Hila and Brian W. for Wiener Davidson. The
It's
Jersey
wiener
Outlaw.
time.
It's
It's
Wiener
wiener
time.